I've moved and everything is awesome. I'd love to do a nice little flat tour to show you my new place. However, given the fact that I'm living with someone and that someone owns this place, I feel that would be kind of awkward. So I can't really do that, but I can show you that I now have enough cupboard space. And I have curtains. Yep. All the people are awesome, all the people I know are awesome, and all the people I don't know are awesome. Like bus drivers. Last bus story, I swear. Okay, so the other day, I met the most considerate bus driver you will ever meet in your life. Generally, the rule is that when the bus comes to a stop, it does so at the stop, like a little bit past the stop. That is the rule. We do not deviate from the rule. That is where the bus stops. But on this day, this driver notices the fact that there's no one at the actual stop, only a guy that wants to get off. And the guy that wants to get off can only possibly want to go back in the direction we came from, because in the direction we're going, the path ends. He has to go back that way. So what does he do? He stops like 100 meters early so this guy doesn't have to walk. Like, what a sweet man. However, at the same time, I still think that all bus drivers have this game where they see how rough they can pull away and stop the bus. They want to make people fall. Like, in general, if you haven't found a seat by the time the bus comes to pull away, you will discover what your own actual asshole looks like. So, when it comes time to get off the bus, you signal, but the bus doors are only open for about 48 nanoseconds. So, if you don't go and wait by the door, you're not going to get off the bus. So you can't like chill and wait for the bus to stop. You actually have to be standing at the time the bus comes to a stop. So anyway, over the years, I've gathered that people have gotten used to this. So when the bus does stop, everybody assumes this bus stopping position, which looks similar to as if you are expecting to be pushed over by someone called Helga. But anyway, this bus driver, I'm convinced that he's been waiting his whole life for this moment. He has been waiting for people to learn that buses stop as rough as possible. And this guy approaches the stop. We all assume the position holding on to shit. And he comes to the smoothest stop you've ever seen in your life. And we're all just collectively like, okay. But yeah, the people in general are pretty great. I feel like I may have drawn a few unfair conclusions. You can't judge an entire nation based on a few individuals, like a vomiting lady on a bus. It would be like Finland judging South Africans based on me. They'd be like, damn, South Africans drink a lot of Coke though. They don't. I do. I drink a lot of Coke. But anyway, I'm really happy to be out of the hostel, but as a nice little parting gift from the hostel, on my last day there, I was leaving for work in the morning, and I get to the stairs, and there is this guy, and he is holding a toothbrush and wearing nothing but the tightest little boxers you've ever seen, and and socks and hiking shoes. Just so you've got a clear image of what I ran into. And this guy has clearly been locked out of his room. He can't get back in because his key code spontaneously decided to stop working. So he asked me if he can use my phone. And I'm like, you know, I'm starting to feel a little sense of camaraderie with this guy. Like, we've both had shit experiences with this place. So I'm like, yeah, of course. Go ahead, use my phone. Luckily, I have unlimited call time because this phone call took about half an hour. when he wasn't holding, he was speaking to someone who basically just suggested he push really hard on the door. After half an hour, I think they decided they would be sending someone out. I don't know how the story ends. I had to go to work. I was already late. But wherever you are, man, I hope you got into your room. But it was just like a symbolic little reminder of why I hated that place. And I don't think me or this guy will ever be using this hostel services again, despite the nice and sweet little email they sent me on my last day, reminding me that I can come back anytime I like. But anyway, that's all I'm going to talk about this week.